bear hunting is so intertwined with the experience, you know, of Alaska, and I really appreciate that about it. It's not just one single event, it's many events and many experiences, and that's what I really like about it. It really takes you on a journey. If you're successful, great, and if you're not, that's okay, because you've experienced so many cool things along the way that it's just like, well, you can't forget that. One thing I really enjoy about bear hunting is spring seems to just kind of bring back energy back into the woods, and I know that I seem to get a little more energetic, and it may be because there's light till 12:30 or 1 o'clock at night, and spring bear hunting really brings to me a lot of peace, because it's like, hey, you made it through winter, and now you get a chance to kind of just sit back and enjoy this warm wind and hear the wind in the trees, and it's not cold, and it's really awesome. So we've been looking around here, looking for the right place to put a bear bait barrel, and one of the things that we kind of keyed in on here, I was looking at the river and between a lake, and I thought that bears might come here and funnel through. So we'll see how this place pans out, and we'll get it set up, and we'll keep checking it and see how it goes, and hey, it might work out. So. As long as we got lateral wind movement back and forth here, and it's not all blowing out to the river, because we've come a long way today, and I want it to be sort of right, obviously, but I think this is good. You never know until bear actually gets here, but it's good to me. You know, we give it a few days, and we're going to come check on it and just keep saturating the woods, and then let it sit. It's kind of like, bear baiting's kind of like trapping in a way, but it's a little bit better, because you can go home, you can come out a little bit once in a while, and it's nice and warm, and there's a lot more light, so I don't know, I've always liked it. I think it's just because it's warm, and your hands aren't freezing, and you don't have to go nearly as far, but I like it a lot, so we'll see how this works out. Got it.
Oh, hey, right in front of us, right in front of us.
Yep. You shot a duck at like 70 yards, dude.
It's all about that choke.
I got one over here and went at 70 yards, and this one over here. Like, today must be an incredible magic day, because that never happens.
The funny thing is, like, you know, I didn't plan on really shooting that many, to be honest, and now you make a good shot, and I think I'm gonna have to let these ducks drift in, because that water is cold. Oh my gosh. I don't know how long it could take. It could be like maybe, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes, I hope. Hopefully the wind picks up. But it's still gonna be a while. So the good thing is we got to do a lot more duck hunting than I thought we were gonna have to do. So I just sat here for an hour, which isn't real bad. I mean, now of course there's no ducks around, and there hasn't been for a while, but we're gonna have to go and get this. Or bugs.
You know, that's always the fun thing about bear hunting, is that there's always so much to do, and while you're waiting for a bear to come in, whether you're duck hunting or you spend time out in nature,
there's always so much to love about Alaska, and the experience just continues. You know, it's not just one simple experience, but it's so many, and it's the combination of those experiences together that I really appreciate, especially in spring. It's kind of like everything comes back to life, and you know, get a chance to go fishing or duck hunting, or you know, just sit out and just enjoy the temperature change, and those are some of the things that I really appreciate. And bear hunting gives you that opportunity to just sit around and just kind of enjoy the day while you're waiting for it to come in, and that's really why I just cherish spring bear hunting so much.
You know, one of my favorite things to do in camp is eat, and it's really cool. We caught some pike earlier, and you know, what's better than eating fried pike on a Friday, having a fish fry on a Friday. And you know, we've been really busy running the river, and it's one of those things. It's kind of cool to just take some time and just relax. But you know, you really can't beat the scenery right now. I mean, this is everything everybody wants when it comes to Alaska. Is the majestic nature of things, and it's, you know, it doesn't matter how many times I'm out here and see things like this, it never gets old, and eating some fish on top of it, that never gets old either. So yeah, and what's crazy right now is it's 20 minutes to midnight, so you can tell we're probably pretty tired but hungry nonetheless. So I think this is gonna taste pretty good. And then we'll get some sleep, and we'll wake up tomorrow and run up in about an hour or so, and hour up, hour back, and then we'll see how it goes, and hopefully we'll get some luck here pretty soon. But in the meantime, we're eating, and then we're gonna sleep. So can't beat the scenery though. You can't beat the scenery at all. You know, I can't help always be a little nervous when you're sitting on the ground and you're dealing with bears in Alaska, because you know, in the past I've had grizzlies come up, and they're a lot more aggressive feeling, and when you're not very far away and you've been putting out a lot of scent, it's kind of nerve-wracking. But we just got all of our stuff, and I've refreshed the barrel, and we've been feeding every day at about noon, and we didn't exactly know when to go because our trail camera got ripped off the tree just yesterday, and so I only got one day worth of pictures. But you know, it's kind of crazy in Alaska because we have 24 hours of light, so it's like now I don't exactly know when he's coming in. He has been coming in, but I don't know when. So I just thought I would make a little noise on the barrel, and you know, it was getting to that point where we gotta start hunting. So I'm excited though. Dude, there he is. He's right there. Dude, he's right there. We were only sitting here for 10 minutes, man. We were only here for 10 minutes. That's not a real bad bear either. Dude, seriously, that's so cool. Dude, he's getting close. He's coming right up here. He's coming right up here, dude. He's coming right. Man, that's crazy. Yeah, we weren't sitting here very long, and man, he came out over here, and he messed with the bear a little bit, and it's unbelievable every time. I mean, you work so hard. We've been baiting for a month, and we've had to drive so far upriver. Every other day, it's just 2.5 hour boat rides, and then back, and finally. So that's pretty awesome. I mean, he dropped right there.